Hi, Sleuth Mom. I'll be right back if you're there. I forgot to get my soda again. I'll be right back. After I turn our music down. I'll be right back. Julie, no more. Hi, sweeties. I'm sorry. I forgot my soda. No, I'll be frank. You will not give up me. Hi, Flies on the Coleslaw. Hi, ICU. Izzy Rose. Hi, Dodging Bullets and Wise Old Lady. There's my Carrie Bishop. I say my like I own her. I don't. Hi, Tennessee. Hi, Gypsy Soul. Cherokee Girl, thanks for coming, honey. Hi, Prissy Missy. Cracking asses. Cracking at. Hi, wee Scottish Ma. Hi, Miss Pumbaa. Hi, Kathy Burke. Cracking asses. You and I'll be frank can tell jokes like Crossfire. Hi, Inquisitive Jade. I'm glad you're here. Welcome. Debbie Z. Just a Girl One. Hi. Anybody that's new, hi, my name's Susan. Welcome to Lip Luck No More. I got a bit of a plan. I just like to welcome everybody. So thank you. I see you. I was thinking about let's see which way. Okay. I got my bangs going the opposite direction. I felt wild this morning. I'm even wearing, I got to get my second screen and then you'll see I'm wearing my leopard pants. I just want to say, hi, Chief B. Doing pretty good, bud. How are you? Hi, Cindy O'Terry. Honey, all I do is just pull it up and clip it on one of these clippies. It's great. Hi, Sweet Sativa. Speaking of... Yes. Hi, Channel Surfer. Okay, I got to grab my phone. And then you can see my leopard leggings. Y'all know I do this on purpose. I don't actually forget to get the phone. I do this so that you can see what I'm wearing on the bottom. I also have on my leopard flip-flops. All right, let me make sure the volume's turned down. How's everybody doing? It's been raining and storming here, and I got down this morning, like in my heart. Not depression. I don't, thank the Lord, literally. It's been a long time since I've had depression. And I am blessed that I don't have to take any meds or anything. Of course, smoking weed helps. Hi, Arctic Fox True Crime. Hi, Scallum Little Boston. Hope we don't get a lot of buzz out of the phone being over here in front of the speakers. My regular viewers know that I have all of these techno issues, like when I screen share here in a little bit. If you haven't been with me before when we do that, my computer is very old, like me. By the way, as an aside, yes, I am wearing red lipstick today. Okay. And I'm wearing it in defiance. It's been said that I'm too old to wear red lipstick. By fashion world standards, of course I am. I've also been told that it makes my already gray teeth look even grayer. Of course it does. It's red against gray. But here's a nice thing about that. Those are my high school colors. So, hi, Insanely Confused. Hi, Stacy Cooper. Well, Stacy, I obviously don't think I am either, because in my brain, I'm like 17 to 21, maybe 25, depending on the day. You know, the way I still see myself if I don't look in the mirror. Hi, Michelle Reed Duncan. Oh, so anyway, now what was I going to? Hi, Dolly UK. Hi, Maggie B. Hi, BB Diamond. Hi, Lisa Irwin. Hi, Cat's Eye. Oh, Angel P. It's so good to have you all here. I checked my time that I have left on StreamYard, and we've only used a little over 7 hours out of my 20 hours. So I decided, because if you saw the video I uploaded this morning that included this song by Jane Siberry in duet with Katie Lang, Calling All Angels, I won't have to explain the mood if you saw that upload this morning. Sleuth Mom, I'm glad you're here, because, yeah, Frankie's in here. He should be sober by now because the Queen's Jubilee has been over for several days. So, hi, Esther. Y'all, I hate it when I miss somebody. I've told you before that I'll go back, and I watch a live one time just to make sure. And it takes a while for your live chat, depending on what we've talked about, and YouTube clearing it. Excuse me, I'm a little hoarse. I've been singing, doing some, hi, where the wind blows. I've been practicing doing some singing this morning. Yes, Chief B, to me, it's a very special song, and has been ever since it was released, actually. Hi, Vexing Vixen. So anyway, I decided to go ahead and use StreamYard because I want to share a couple of things. I'm gathering thoughts. Y'all know me. Hi, Kim. Thank you for coming, honey. If you didn't see this morning's upload, I will briefly explain something. There are days, especially a day like today, it's cloudy, kind of drizzly rain, quiet in my town right now. Morning chores are done, had my coffee, did the upload because of the mood I was in, and still have a little tinge of. That's why I'm calling all angels. Hi, Tracy. You guys. So when I go back and your live chat has uploaded and I read it back, and I see one person I missed, it, honest to Pete, makes me feel about this high. On our last live, I missed somebody. Hi, Lisa Jones. Hi, Johanna. You're not late, honey. We're about 10 minutes in, and I wasn't here for the first 90 seconds to 2 minutes because I forgot my soda pop and had to go and get it. But it's not just the weather and the quietness and that things are done. Most of you see and hear most of what I see and hear on YouTube. And it seems like every time I come on to do a live to try to lift your spirits, lift my spirits, and pump you up, it is because here recently, it seems like, I include the remark, been a pretty tough week. On my calendar, it's only Wednesday. I keep wanting to go the wrong way. So the upload this morning was to remind my viewers and the viewers of a number of other channels. Hi, Trixie. How's Mama's girl today? So anyway, so that's my Jody Sue Bionic coming out. So anyway, I've been practicing too much. I'm sorry. Hi, Dark Rose. So when I do come on live, usually it's to try to lift us back up, because as I said in this morning's video, we're 7 days out from the 1 year mark of the disappearance of Summer Moon Utah Wells. Things been going downhill in a lot of ways, not just on YouTube. I'm trying to think how, y'all know I like to phrase what I'm going to say. I like to choose my words appropriately. So I appreciate that you bear with me and that you're patient. I'm not a slow thinker. I'm a careful thinker most of the time. It doesn't usually get me down, but it did this morning. Somehow or another, my soul was flooded with a recognition of what has become of Summer Moon Utah Wells on YouTube. We'll hear a lot of people say and comment that nobody talks about her anymore. Well, I actually find a lot of people talk about her. Some of them say things I would rather not hear. Mostly channel holders. And I'm not going to directly address any of it because my viewers, hi Justice for All, as I was alluding to earlier, most of us watch pretty much the same channels. Or we see clip channels, or one of our favorites will come on and will tell us what's been going on, and we don't have to subject ourselves to it. Well, I want my viewers to know, hi dazed and confused, that on Lip Lock No More, summer is not lost. Ever. And as the title, you may have noticed, is within quotation marks. That's because I've borrowed it from another song called Calling All Angels by a band called Train. You see, I happen to love songs about angels. So I tend to gravitate towards them. It's unusual in the world of pop music. And you'll know I've been a professional entertainer since I was 4, so that's for 66 years. I've been a public figure in one way or another. Which helps, by the way, when you're an old lady and you decide to come up on YouTube, because for 66 years I have felt the slings and arrows of being a public figure and the criticism that can come along with that, as well as the praise and accolades. The praise and the accolades help us develop our self-confidence, and the criticism helps us to develop a tough skin. So I borrowed that line in our title from Train's song Calling All Angels to say to my viewers and my mods and my friends who are fellow YouTube channel holders, I won't give up if you don't give up. And one reason I wanted to use StreamYard is I'm going to share that song with you. I'm also going to share a video, it's about 7 minutes or so long, that contains, my favorite quotes. It just happens to be from my favorite person, real person. His name was Albert Einstein. And I thought, rather than reading them to you, and those of you, hi Texas Gal, that have been watching me for, hi Little Dove, for quite some time, will have seen more than once, written in my handwriting in black magic marker on a piece of typing paper held up with magnets on the freezer door of my refrigerator, my very, very favorite Albert Einstein quote, which is, "If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough." Yeah, Kathy Burke crying already. Hi, Gigi Dulce. That's because I can't speak of Summer Moon Utah Wells without crying. Some would say that's because I'm a crisis actor. Those same people would say I need acting lessons. Those same people were my biggest supporters when I started my channel, including, don't say her name because she will appear, although she's blocked here. One of the biggest drama channels on YouTube was my first supporter. And hundreds of people subscribed to my channel because of her. And a lot of them evidently are still here, because at that time I had around 500 subs, and now I've thanks to my mods and you guys, not me, the channel has grown to over 4,500 in the last week. And I've only been on here since late summer of 2021, early fall. So I want to thank her for that. But that same person is the person who now calls me a crisis actor, calls me a corpse, abuses my name, makes fun of me because I'm old. Those same people say I need acting lessons. How did I manage to fool one of the biggest drama channels on YouTube's channel holders? If I need acting lessons. In the words of Jody Sue Bionic, make sense of that. Anybody? That's my cattiness for today. I just kind of needed to get that out. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Autism Mommy. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Red Tick Hound. Y'all know, Maggie B, be nice, honey. We're going to be nice. I feel you. Hi, Mechanic Mama. Maggie B, I feel you, and I'm with you. But that's why I'm calling all angels. Walk me through this one. Don't leave me alone. And as I said in the upload this morning, I just did a quickie. I said, I'm an 1111 person. Google it to find out what that means if you frequently are aware of and see and hone in on anywhere the number 1111. It means your angels are nearby. I've been an 1111 person to the best of my cognitive awareness. That was redundant. Let me think. It was my friend Connie Stone, who was the wife of Butch Stone, who was the manager of Crocus in Black Oak, Arkansas, and Ruby Star and Grey Ghost, when I owned the recording studio and got to do some background vocals with Ruby and make Earl Grey tea for Mark Storace and hold the sequined jacket of Jim Dandy to the rescue. Anyway, one day Connie and I were having a conversation. She was a spiritual woman. Connie died a number of years ago. We were very close. She died a number of years ago in a body that had totally atrophied from what is commonly called Lou Gehrig's disease. Never even got to see her grandchildren. And she had 6 kids, so she's got grandbabies. But anyway, she and I were having one of those conversations, and I happened to glance over at her clock. And I said, well, there it is, 11:11. I said, seems like no matter if it's day or night, if it's 11:11, I look over at the clock. She said, oh, don't you know what that means? I said, no. She says, that means you're an angel person and you're surrounded and protected by them. So, not only do I have a great deal of self-confidence and a very thick skin and a very bright mind, I'm surrounded and protected by beings created by God Almighty that the Bible tells me love us. So that's as simply, if my friend Albert were sitting here beside me, he would remind me, if you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. So I'm going to play that train calling all angels video. Y'all have already heard Ms. Cyberry and Ms. Lang, if you watched the video this morning. And if you didn't, I left the link for the actual video that I was replaying there. And I get loads of copyright claims because I play a lot of music like what you're hearing in the background now that I shouldn't be playing without copyright releases from the publishers, the copyright holders. And because I used to own a music publishing company, I know exactly how that works. So I realize, YouTube gods, that I walk a really thin, fine line doing it. I'm not monetized, so YouTube lets me get away with it. They haven't done anything mean to me or us. Hi, Vet Girl. Hi, Snoopy Snoop. Hi, Purple Knights. 11/11's your birthday? You're a Scorpio too. I'm 10/30 is my birthday. Anyway, the reason I took that breath and looked up at the camera is I was starting to say the year that I was born, and I was like, well, hell, all you got to do is subtract 70 from 2022. So I'm going to save the music video to the very end, just in case YouTube does that thing where that banner comes up across my screen saying we're fixing to shut your ass down because you are playing copywritten music without permission. So we're going to save that to the end instead of me singing, although I have been known to sing along with it. So, and other than that, that ticker you see right there is why we're here today. On other days, we talk about other things, other missing children, other missing adults. On some days, we do research on maps, and on some days, we read news articles that pertain to all sorts of things that are associated with what we talk about here, which is mostly missing children. But we like to branch out and understand how, maybe, why, maybe, and to gain a greater understanding of how we might be able to do something, anything, to make things better for somebody, somewhere. We talk about child sexual abuse. We talk about child neglect, including psychological, mental, physical, emotional. We talk about rape. We talk about domestic violence. going both ways. Men are physically abused, emotionally abused, mentally abused, psychologically abused by the narcissistic women in their lives. So just because most of us are girls, females, in this chat on this channel, please don't ever forget that 1 out of every 6 males in the United States of America is sexually assaulted before he turns 18. And many of them, because of the pride, and I say that with love and admiration, not dissing, but statistically, men are much less likely to share what has happened to them. And someone I watch, hi CT that I didn't watch for a long time, but I watch and sub to now, and not because of his story, but because of his open-mindedness and willing to share. A handsome and bright young man named Cam on a channel called Cracking Cases told us his story. If you haven't heard it, Carrie or any of the mods, hi Louise, newlywed. Hi Electronic Medium. If you haven't heard Cam's story, mods, if you would, please drop a link for Cracking Cases. I can't tell you the very specific one. I'll go look. We'll get the mods to give you a link to the channel. Now, then I'll try to go find, I won't try, I will go find. It was alive, okay? So I'll have to do some searching. It may take me some time, but I'll find it and put the link to the specific video below if you haven't heard Cam's story on Cracking Cases. So I like to remember the fellas. And we also bring out here that 1 out of every 4 females in the United States of America, and these statistics come from the Department of Justice official government website. 1 out of 4 females in the United States of America will be sexually assaulted before the age of 18. Those are some pretty hardcore statistics. And one of the statistics upon that is entwined in my in-depth research into all those things that I say that are associated with, in this particular case, a little 6-year-old girl named Summer Moon Utah Wells. Psychology, data retrieval. We've gone down on this channel almost every avenue you can imagine in human behavior. We have pulled in persons of interest, named persons of interest, our persons of interest. My personal persons of interest is minimum of 1, and now at this point, a maximum of 5 persons of interest on my personal list, okay? So everything that I say, everything I do, every thought I have, every creative endeavor, every garden stroll, every moment of anything that is about summer is real, is genuine, is heartfelt, is passionate, and comes from all the way down here. So I'm going to throw out one last one, and it's a cuss trigger warning. And if you're new, I prefer to do it this way. For one thing, I'm showing that I have self-control. I know I'm going to cuss. You might have a little child in the room with you. You might be driving down the road with your children safely strapped into their appropriate car seats, or a teenager be bopping through the room now that school is out, headed to the kitchen, to the fridge to grab a snack and a soda pop. And in my opinion, just like my grandchildren, they shouldn't hear me say what I'm about to say. So I like to give you a moment to either put in the earbuds, turn down the volume, or if you find cussing abhorrent, to just turn me off. To every single one of you, including Tiffany Marie, Jody Sue Brown, Maleficent, Lizzie B. Savage, AB, Just the Receipts, and every other motherfucker that calls my tears for missing Summer Moon Utah Wells a crisis actor. Fuck every fucking one of you. And may God have mercy on your souls. I'm sorry, I forgot. Carl of Enchanted Life Path. You cocksucking motherfuckers don't have souls. Therefore, God cannot have mercy on you, can he? And Jody Sue Brown is an atheist. So when she's dead, she'll just be fucking dead. When I die, I plan on flying with the angels. Because they're on my side. And more importantly, they're on Summer's side. Cuss warning over. Okay. Hey, DJ Carnes. Hi, The Real Sunflower. Now I'm going to be burping because I took a big old, she's like, is she ever going to quit sucking on that straw? At least it doesn't go up my nose. Okay. Now, if you're new, what I was saying about the old computer before I went on my little rant. It bogs down when a screen share that includes audio and video, and you kiddos on the other end get that thing going round and round and round and round in the middle of your screen. So do I, and I almost cussed. It POs me. So what we do, hi Cotton Candy 65, hi Coffee K, hi Jam 420, hi Violet. Violet, arrested and released. Y'all, what did I say about arrested and released? I'm not stoned yet, so I should. Hi, Elizabeth Anderson. Hi, Linda. Hi, Koala Mama. Are you in Australia? Are you down under, Koala Mama? I have friends in Sydney. I love you too, Deborah Ann. Okay, so what we do. Hi, Amanda Hudson. Oh, and I wanted to say to Coffee K, you leave the nicest comments under my video. I mean, all you babies leave nice comments. But Coffee K just really. Hi, Shelly. Okay, so I just wanted to glance at your chat for a minute. I'm ambidextrous, but for some reason, it's hard for me to do this and that, the chat at the same time. So, lost my train of thought. So what I have to do is I'll screen share it, but I don't screen share the audio. Y'all hear the audio through my external speakers. And once in a little while, when I do that, we get a little bit of static because I'm using my Android as a second screen so that when we screen share, I can still see your chat, unless I'm up dancing around, which I'm often known to do if it's music. In which case, hi, Valkyrie's Corner, I just glance over at your chat. I daily wonder. Yeah, I don't know what a real Christian is. I really don't. That's very nice to the commenter who said that earlier. I honestly don't know what that is. I just know that I've gone through a lot of times in my life, and now we're kind of going down a little rabbit hole, but I've gone through times in my life where I've completely rejected God. I've gone through times in my life where I literally did not believe there was a God. I've gone through times in my life where I have blamed God for things like my sister getting the cancer coming back and killing her. I've blamed God that my father died from a heart attack when I was 3.5 years old. And then I've blamed God that I was sexually abused by my mother's boyfriend from the time I was 6 years old till I was 8 years old. I blamed God that I was held hostage overnight and raped by a man who had followed me home from one of my music gigs, busted out my dining room window. I woke up being raped with my 3-year-old son asleep in his room across the hallway. I blamed God that my life went down a wrong path for off and on for a long, long time. And the reason I could blame him for that, you see, was because I blamed him for all that other stuff. So if I blamed him for all that other stuff, then naturally it was God's fault that I also was using drugs and drinking. So to be honest, hi, Carlos. I like your description. I'm going to go with yours. Hi, wee Scottish Mont. Let me get. Thank you, Carlos. Because I truly, hi, Andy Stoner. Hi, Mrs. Fee. I don't know what a real Christian or a true Christian is because of so many variations and personal interpretations of what all that is about. So I don't really call myself, well, it's a serious thing I'm talking about here, so I'm not going to make any flippant remarks. I think I do believe in Jesus. Because you see, you can believe in God and not believe in Jesus. And in order to be a Christian, one must believe in Jesus. That he was born, that he lived, that he died as a sacrificial lamb for his blood to cover the sins of mankind, for those who accept it. So I guess by the world's definition, I am. When I started my channel, I was not. Isn't that interesting? Wouldn't it be more, hi Flame Lily, wouldn't it make more sense if I had started out as a Christian and then all of this shit, sorry, I'm so sorry, on YouTube would gradually take that away? I just now am realizing this on a live in front of however many people are in this chat room and viewing without chatting. Hi, Grammy Lily. But I'm not just a Christian, I'm a lot of other things too. And one of the things I enjoy is wisdom from wise humans. And one of those wise humans, now that we're on here 46 minutes, and I should probably actually get on with the content. I think I really just needed y'all here to cheer me up. Carlos, I'm going with your definition. A real Christian has no hate in their hearts. By Carlos's definition, I am definitely a Christian. Okay. So, but I don't preach. Yeah, honey, sweet sativa, I stay clear of I stay clear of it. I have been heavily involved in it in my life. When you get to be 70 years old, there's a whole bunch of stuff you can't have been involved in. I went, Shivar, I did it again. Dang nabbit. Hi, Jayla. Hi, Libby Cats. Well, just so y'all know, all of the content today is not mine. We're borrowing it. Stupid hair. We are going to borrow 2 YouTube pieces that I have pulled up. And the first one is, hi, Tea with Grandma Sherry. I don't do this often enough. That's why I always have to think out loud and go through the steps, share screen, because we don't do this often enough for it to just, come to me. Oh, okay, now let's see. Let me move the phone away from the speakers. And we're going to look at Albert Einstein's quotes from A Truly Genius Brain and Must Be Taught at School. Now, it's only 7 minutes and 46 seconds long. I'm looking over here to see if y'all can see it yet. There you go. And I guess, let's see, we'll go full screen with it. Now, like I said, you're going to hear it through my speakers. So what I'm going to need you babies to do, if you will, is you tell me in chat if you can hear it. And we'll go from there. Now, by rights, I'm supposed to interrupt this every 15 seconds. I'm not going to. If I get a strike, I will deal with it when it comes. But I would like to think that Wisdom Ved would like for this wisdom to be shared. I will put the link is already in the description. The link to this and to Trains Calling All Angels is already in the description below. Okay, I figured out how to do that. See, I'm learning. Y'all know I'm working it. I'm learning. Okay, so I'm not going to interrupt it. So if I get a strike, I will deal with that when the time comes. So y'all let me know if you can hear this. I'm not playing it yet. Hang on.
Any fool can know. The point is to understand. Intellectuals solve problems, geniuses prevent them. The only source of knowledge is experience. Creativity is intelligence having fun. The only thing more dangerous than ignorance is arrogance. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. Try not to become a man of success, but rather to become a man of value. Coincidence is God's way of remaining anonymous. The difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has its limits. Insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. The search for truth is more precious than its possession. A happy man is too satisfied with the present to dwell too much on the future. Weak people revenge, strong people forgive, intelligent people ignore. I salute the man who is going through life always helpful, knowing no fear, and to whom aggressiveness and resentment are alien. A calm and modest life brings more happiness than the pursuit of success combined with constant restlessness. If you want your children to be intelligent, read them fairy tales. If you want them to be more intelligent, read them more fairy tales. He who can no longer pause to wonder and stand wrapped in awe is as good as dead. His eyes are closed. Nothing truly valuable arises from ambition or from a mere sense of duty. It stems rather from love and devotion toward men and toward objective things. Don't listen to the person who has the answers. Listen to the person who has the questions. Long live impudence. It's my guardian angel in this world. Most people say that it is the intellect which makes a great scientist. They are wrong. It is character. If you are out to describe the truth, leave elegance to the tailor. 3 rules of work. Out of clutter find simplicity. From discord find harmony. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. If people are good only because they fear punishment and hope for reward, then we are a sorry lot indeed. To raise new questions, new possibilities, to regard old problems from a new angle, requires creative imagination and marks real advance in science. Any intelligent fool can make
Make
things
things bigger,
bigger, more
more
complex,
complex,
and
and
more
more
violent.
violent.
It takes
Takes
a
a touch
touch of
of
genius
genius
and a
and a
lot
lot
of
of
courage
courage
to
to
move in
move
the
in the
opposite
opposite
direction.
direction.
Unthinking respect for authority is the greatest enemy of truth. The value of a man should be seen in what he gives and not in what he is able to receive. When I am judging a theory, I ask myself whether, if I were God, I would have arranged the world in such a way. I believe in intuition and inspiration. At times I feel certain I am right while not knowing the reason. I lived in that solitude which is painful in youth, but delicious in maturity. The world is not dangerous because of those who do harm, but because of those who look at it without doing anything. You have to learn the rules of the game, and then you have to play better than anyone else. There are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. No problem can be solved from the same level of consciousness that created it. Never give up on what you really want to do. The person with big dreams is more powerful than one with all the facts. The destiny of civilized humanity depends more than ever on the moral forces it is capable of generating. A new type of thinking is essential if mankind is to survive and move toward higher levels. The pursuit of truth and beauty is a sphere of activity in which we are permitted to remain children all our lives. The man who regards his own life and that of his fellow creatures as meaningless is not merely unfortunate but almost disqualified for life. I am enough of an artist to draw freely upon my imagination. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep
Keep
your
your
balance,
balance.
you
You
must
must
keep
keep
moving.
moving.
Never memorize something that you can look up.
If you like this video, we have more in store for you.
I do like that video. And that's the end of it, so I'm going to stop sharing it. Now, for those who would like to know how I maintain any modicum or level of sanity in this world, I watch that 7-minute video every single day. Just saying. Now, my regular viewers know that I'm not the type. I do not. I will ask for a link to be dropped. I will even recommend channels. I'm a member on a number of channels. And I will recommend them or ask you to go watch them. But whether or not you choose through your own free will to sub and then watch is your prerogative. But that channel that we just watched is one that I strongly recommend. Not just because I love Albert Einstein. There's other stuff on there. And you never get too old to get you a little more wisdom or to be reminded of the wisdom you already got. So, Carlos, you're welcome. I really, I haven't, that video, Carlos, that we were just watching has, I don't know if y'all could see the number of views before I went to that fuller screen with it. I'm not today, but I can if you want, LOL. You're not today. What? I'll be frank. Hi, BB. It is good to see BB Diamond, isn't it? Is cracking asses. Are you farting in the chat room? Yes, I am an emoji on Sleuth Moms, and so are you, I'll be frank, wearing your little crown. What is your, did you fart on your dog again? Oh my gosh. Cracking asses. Here's all I ask, lovely. Darling. Cracking asses. Please don't crop dust the live chat while you are disgusting your dogs with your pooty poots. You know what happens when you get to be really old? She is. CT, you know cracking asses, I think, even better than I, because the three of us, among some others, you're drinking beer? I'll be frank. Look, I'm trying to catch it. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Red Tick Hound. I'm trying to catch it. Is she crop dusting? Kimmy Jean, I'm the one who is always using way too many emojis, but I can't help it. Honey, in my chat room you can fill up all 200 characters with emojis in this chat room if you want to. If you get mad at me, you can even put that emoji up. Because you should have a right to express yourself if I say or do something to make you mad. As long as you do it, in a way that it doesn't violate terms of service, because I don't want to have to take down a live that's gone pretty well. I haven't had to do that yet because our mods are so good, they take stuff out. Carrie Bishop. Y'all see the kind of moderators I have on this channel, right? If you're new here, I don't see a lot of new names, a couple, and that doesn't mean you're a new viewer. It just maybe means you're new to chat. You see what I have? Look at here. Those two. Here's your mod. Here's your mod. Here's your mod. And they're all talking about farting. So Kimmy Jean, honey, on this channel, you put all the emojis in you want to. I use a lot of emojis because that's what they're freaking for, y'all. Come on now. With Sleuth, watch him. Hi, Cotton Candy Boobs. I'll be frank. Doggone you, you stinker. You made me lose my train of thought again. I'm blaming it all on him. But anyway, you can see, hi, Pink Butterfly. The kind of, Pink Butterfly, I've seen you in other chat rooms, honey. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Also, cracking asses. No, let's see. Cracking asses, do you mod? Don't we mod together for somebody in CT? For Ziggy? Do we all mod? I know I mod for Ziggy. Hi, Dodie Redding. You have nervous gas? Angel P, yeah, Mama. Hi, Queen of Hearts. Angel P's mama said, yeah, breaking wind. I was a grown-up woman before I used the word fart. And then I only used it in certain company. I always said, my mother always taught me to say poot. When you get to be my age, you can make gas out of anything. Doesn't do any good to avoid beans or broccoli. Yeah, Wendy, ain't that something? I'm like, a bunch of us in here are a bunch of the chatters in here are co-mods. We mod for Ziggy, which is like my favorite Krama channel, if nobody knows it. Cut the cheese, Kimmy Jean. That's right. Cutting the cheese. Red Tick Hound. I know, cracking asses cracks me up. Plus, like Cotton Candy Boobs, she has a name, a username, wherein you can say a word, and it's what? It's just the name. I can say Cotton Candy Boobs, and cracking asses all day because it's their name. Cutting the cheese, knock out the dog, my ex. Pink Butterfly. Oh, I got to throw that one up. Pink Butterfly says, cutting the cheese, knock out the dog, my ex says. Well, I wish I could be one of those that said mine don't stink. I mean, I could say that. I could say, well, mine don't stink. But they say you go to hell for lying, and I have other plans. So, my mama used to say that. I'm not cussing. You can say hell. It's in the Bible. Just saying. Laying an egg. Hi, Julie Applewhite. Oh, House of Williams just went live. House of Williams, don't go live when I'm live, because how can I watch you live if I'm live? Blame the cat. Chief Beast got it. We're going to blame the cat. Oh my goodness, Queen of Hearts. That's what my oldest boy does to his 4 daughters. The oldest one being like in her early 30s and the youngest one being 17. And he's done it to them ever since the oldest one was old enough to grab his finger and pull it. Elizabeth Anderson, is it called rooting too? Hi, Drew. Hi, Stormy. Babies, I'm just trying to throw some of your, because we're at an hour 7, and I still don't want to, I don't want to use up all of our StreamYard time. Oh yeah, you wanted me, can I see my, no, I'm not seeing Marlena Cantu. What? Why can't I see Marlena? She's in here. You guys can see her. If it weren't for Marlena, we wouldn't have the... Marlena, if you're blocked, honey, it was not me that blocked you. Now, honey, early on, I don't know how long it's been since you've... And I can't... Honey, while I'm on StreamYard, I don't know how to go and unblock you right now. Carrie, can you unblock her from chat? You know, from where we are right now? Do mods have the option to unhide her? Marlena is the one that brought us a great deal of the information about Tiffany Marie saying that she made a $1,500 donation to the Summer Moon Utah Wells Reward Fund, a personal donation, but was not able to provide adequate receipts. Y'all know over here on my channel, I'm too fucking old to care about, I'm sorry. I'm too old to give a about receipts. No, that's not Tourette's. That's me just stopping myself from cussing. I know. Are you driving? I love House of Williams, and she's live right now. Dang nabbit. It's not going to make me mad if anybody loves House of Williams and wants to run over. And I always say her name wrong. Is it Mallory? Linda Wilson, you don't see Marlena? Marlena is the one that brought Ziggy through avenues And I think Tawanda was maybe helpful too. Tawanda, if you hear this and I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Okay, Julie Applewhite, you can see Marlena. I can't see her. Okay, Marlena, here's what I was going to say, honey. I will go and check. Okay, Ina, you're parked. Okay, all right. Ina's a truck driver, y'all. That's why I asked her if she was driving. I'm trying to find a place to put my phone where it won't be staticky. When I get off the live, I will go into my settings, Marlena Cantu, and if you are blocked, you will be unblocked. Honey, I don't know if you were with me with my channel early enough after I started going live to know that early on, and I'm still not exactly sure who it was, but I feel 98% confident we're rid of them. But I had a rogue mod, and there were people, and I didn't know, in my naivete as a new YouTuber, as well as an old lady who's not familiar with all this business. I didn't know that mods have the power they have after a live. But I had a mod who did know they had that power after a live. And I think, you know, but if you come in my chat like Marlena has today, and I'm not seeing you, but see, you're not blocked on the channel because the rest of the chat wouldn't be able to see you. You're blocked. That would mean you're blocked from me personally. Did you block me, Marlena? Are you sure you didn't block me? But anyway, I'm pretty sure that it was Marlena and Twanda who, Ziggy was trying to give that information to Molly Golightly and get her to go live with it, with all that business, with the $1,500 check. And as I recall it, because although I mod for Ziggy, she went on I'm not sure, but like 3 or 3:30 a.m. because Molly wasn't answering her phone. So Ziggy just decides, okay, I'm going to go live with this. And which I have a lot of respect for that too. How many channel holders, and y'all know come out that part of my career background is being in television news. Let me tell you something. Getting what they call the scoop, being the first to report on something or to get an exclusive like I did with Carrie Noble, that's more than a feather in your cap. That's gold stars on your chart. So I respect and admire Ziggy that it wasn't her first thought for her to go live. Her first thought was to share the information with Molly Golightly. And did she want to go live with it? When she couldn't get a hold of Molly, she went live with it. And then I wake up at my normal time, do my normal morning routine, grab the phone, see, I'm thinking maybe Scott H will be on because it's relatively early in the morning. And that's usually a good time. I usually catch the very tail end of him. But Ziggy was on, and I thought, well, this is kind of a weird time of day. So I'm a mod, so naturally I'm going to grab a cup of coffee and hit play, right? And she was addressing this issue. It was the first I'd heard of any of it. And under the video, the upload that I made yesterday, the link to Ziggy's live is there if you want to go watch all of that in its entirety. And those, I'll just give a quick answer before we watch our Calling All Angels video, and I don't use up all my StreamYard free time in case something really big and important does come up. But, well, I did that digression. Kim, I've left that remark up all that time. Holy crap. Y'all see how professional I am. Anyway, I respect Ziggy for not getting the scoop on the check thing. And for those, oh, that's what I was going to say. For those who want to drag anyone who would question that and go, well, what difference does it make whether she made it? It doesn't make a rat's ass to me whether that bitch made a donation to the summer. I hate myself for using the word bitch and then saying that baby's name in the same sentence. I couldn't care less. I couldn't afford to donate to the fund. So I donated my time and my channel. I'm on Social Security. I haven't sent one red cent to Civis Bank. And I did not donate one single penny during the marathon because I couldn't afford it. But I could afford to go on for free on my channel and promote the marathon to get more viewers over there. And why would I go on at 2:30 or 3 o'clock in the morning? Because half of the people watching were on the other side of the world. And when it's 3 o'clock in the morning for me, it is the 9 o'clock in the morning for them, you dumb fucks. That's why. I haven't addressed the marathon issue, although I have had wire brushes up my ass from every son of a bitch coming down the pike that wants to take issue with the fucking marathon. Oh, she's spamming YouTube, spamming it. Fuck you. I had no money to give. So I gave my time and my channel to do shorts and bring updates to people who otherwise might not have heard them or who were on the other side of the earth. I set my fucking alarm and woke myself up every 3 hours to see if there had been an increase in that reward fund that was being wonderfully run, accounted for, and all receipts presented by Scott H., True Crime Commentary, John QQ, and Q Carlock. Other channels who would come in, little channels like me who at the time were in the void, as it's called on YouTube. So small, nobody even knows you're there. Some mid-sized channels, What Big Eyes? The Interview Room with Chris McDonough, big channel. And some others, including a bitch named Jody Sue Brown, who spent a shitload of time sitting up on that panel, jacking her damn jaws and whining about her crap. And everything was good with everybody with lip lock no more until they realized that she was supporting the marathon. The only way I knew how to get the scoop, to get the number before anybody else got it. That alarm would go off. I'd jump up. I didn't even turn my phone off. It sat by this daybed. And I did it in here because our bedroom's over there. Master bedroom's way over up there. During the marathon, I rested in this room with my phone plugged in on that table running constantly, so that when that alarm went off and the marathon was running, I could get the number, boom, just like that if it had changed. Do a short and say, y'all, come on. Let's get it. Let's get it. Come on, let's go. Cheerleader. Now, I'm a fucking crisis actor, according to some. I'm some rich old lady living off somewhere, and I have summer. Or I know where she is. Or, I'm involved in a web of a 3-tiered YouTube conspiracy designed amongst all these creators that you guys never knew behind the scenes. We all knew each other already before we ever came up on YouTube. What the literal fuck? Do these people live in the real world? My name is Susan Brewer. I live in Heber Springs, Arkansas, on the corner of 12th and Scott. Every police officer in town, the sheriff, his department, the circuit judge, all the clerks at the courthouse, all fucking know me. Why? Not because I'm a criminal. If I were a fucking felon, how could I have a loaded, legal Taurus 380 in that drawer over there, locked, loaded, no safety, one in the chamber? Huh? So, before I play a pleasant video after a rant I didn't know was coming, but it's just like, it's like God is just like he's doing this with me today. It's time today, 7 days before the 1-year marker of the disappearance of Summer Moon Utah Wells. Let's talk about the thing you haven't talked about. Let's use our self-confidence, our thick skin, and our quick wit to remind the sons of bitches that the reason it matters if Tiffany Marie lied or not, or gave a donation or not, is because she's the motherfucker that ripped the marathon to shreds and has been on the ass of everybody who participated in it since. Accuse us of being actors, of being liars, of being whatever all she has accused us of, when receipts have been given for every penny collected in the marathon and deposited in Civis Bank. And if there's a one of you in this chat that doesn't like what I just said and doesn't believe it, go do your own research and unfucking sub from my channel, please. You are way in the wrong room. And if you subbed to me because when I was new, Tiffany Marie supported me and told you to, you notice what I was saying earlier, and now I'm coming around full circle to it. I don't tell my subs what to do. I don't tell my moderators what to do, and I don't tell my viewers what to do, because they are grown adults with minds of their own and a free will given to them by God Almighty, who did not give me or anyone else the right to take it away from them. I admire, respect, and support Scott H. I admire, respect, and support John QQ. I have had some really serious fallings out and issues with Penny. I will not call her Fizzle. She's Penny to me. She's Penny in this phone. Had a real serious falling out with Penny. And we loved each other. I got a strong feeling we still do. And I respect and admire and support Q Carlock. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. I'm going to screen share a song, another song that is also entitled Calling All Angels. It is by a band called Train. And when it's done, I'm going to do my traditional sign off and tell you babies goodbye. But I'm going to ask you to listen to the lyrics. And if you can't understand them, please Google this song. Google the lyrics. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Guess it helps if I actually hit share, doesn't it? I had followed all the steps except the very last one. I'm just waiting to see if it's going to come up. Delay, 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 delay. Hi, Daily Wonder, if I missed you earlier, darling. Okay, it looks like it's coming up. Okay. Y'all know the routine by now. Okay. Okay. Hang on, I gotta back it up. Let me back it up. Hang on. Oh, it's trying to lag on us. Okay. I think it's too loud. I was trying to see how loud it is. We're starting to bug down. So I really want this to play, though. I need a sign to let me know. Okay, could you hear it? Were you able to hear it? Okay. Here we go. Won't give up. I won't give up if you don't give up. I won't give up if you don't give up. I won't give up if you won't give up. I would tell you all to behave yourselves. I can't see any point in wasting my breath and your time because every single one of us know you're not going to do it. So, have fun, stay safe, and don't you ever forget for one moment that I love every single one of you, no matter what. And I'm going to see you on the flip-flop, whether you like it or not. That is, if you choose to tune in and broadcast. I love you. And broadcast. I said, and the broadcast.